Hi guys, welcome back to CVR Rocket channel, and today in this video we are going to see walk around for an application. It's like a startup initiative which I built and named it as CVRR Web Checker. So let's check it out. Whole video is divided in two segments actually. The first is of course application, program settings, conditional environments, everything like code, snippet and the functionality, procedure, idea, everything. And the second segment is like CVRR tips and tricks, where I will be giving some tips and tricks regarding science and technology and coding and many more. So stay tuned. So coming to the point, what is Web Checker is actually like. So like nowadays in our college we will get a notification for hostel accommodation, like placing of our rooms and everything. So for that they will release a notification. So and we need to choose our rooms accordingly. And again we need to do it like timely so that we will get our rooms, required rooms which we choose. So for that we need to wait like when the notification comes, all those things. So it becomes a little hard. So we can solve this problem using coding. So how we can solve? So this is the application, like Web Checker application, which can be used in these departments. Actually, like in like some, we can also use in some business and employment areas, industrial areas. Like some websites are there, they will not give notification, and obviously they need not to give notification because it's like a lot based. Like so many people will come, but they have little amount to reserve. Like little amount is there to give to huge masses. So for that purpose they will create this competition like which we have like hotels, tourism industry, everything. So they will have limited seats and we have so much, like demand is more. So for those purposes, like whoever checks first they will get. So all those things for this purpose to like monitor and detect any changes in a website. This is a basic principle, the fundamental principle behind this Web Checker application which I built. So here comes a twist, like how to do this. There are little ways, like traditional way, but using URL lib, but it's now little outdated, and again it creates little trouble, like denial of service attacks. Like we are requesting so many times to a particular website, it will cause a denial of service attack. And if your classmates also do the same, like so many members do the same, like it will be creating like distributed denial of attacks. So we should not do all those things. So I built like little different, I built a way out of this problem. So what does our application does? So I built a way, like creative way, in which we will request a website and we will scrap all the data, like particular data. If we have running news category, we can go over there and we can scrap all the data, like web scrapping. Again using the environment Python. So I will just scrap all the data and I will search for a particular keywords, like if for my case like hostel accommodation, all those stuff. So I can just search for a particular keyword, and whenever that particular keyword is there, I want some end user response. We can send it through WhatsApp using Twilio API and send somewhere else, like give a notification, everything, or print just in our terminal, anything we can do. So this gives our information, like we have got this notification, or any changes in a website occurs, we will be notified. That's what. And again a way out of there, like a snapshot of the website can be taken and the photos can be matched, but we are not going to do that. We are just going to like scrap the data. It's a nice way through which I that way only I just build this application, Web Checker application, and we'll compare it. So it will be nice idea to do this thing. And again this can be useful also for like I said tourism industries and industries, normal industries, and again like schools, colleges. If you have any exam results or any notification, important notification you want to know but you don't know when to see, and like you need to search or refresh the website so many times, like a hourly based or anything, or day based. So again you can use this application like this. You know the date when your event or something has going to occur, but you don't know at which hour it will do. So you can just open and it will automatically give the notification whenever the website changes has take place, or whatever the particular keyword you are trying to fetch out of the scrapped data. Actually, we are going to search that through the scrapped data. First we will collect the old scrapped data and the new scrapped data, and then we will compare, or we can check in the new scrapped data. So this we are going to do in the application. So these are the idea, functionality, procedure, and the condition of the programming setup for the application which I just built. So basically, some situation, we know when the event takes place, we know the particular date, but we don't know the particular hour when the event will be performed or takes place. So for that purpose, you can just launch this application on the particular date, or you can launch it any day. And you can use we have in Windows like task scheduler, something like that, and you can keep this application over there and it will be running in background. Or in this application, what I did is I can use the recursive function to call it after so many times, repeatedly. But instead of that, I just recursively opening that file itself. I will show you the script or the snippet, so that whatever I will call repeatedly, so that it will fetch the scrap data from the website repeatedly and checks it with the old version, or it will search for the keyword which you have described in the search file of that code, and that particular keyword, if it matches, it will display, it will give print information, you got your received your notification. If it doesn't match, it will say you didn't receive your notification, and so that you need not to wait for particular hour of that day whenever the notification came. Or again, you can use this for totally for different days also, which day we are going to get the notification. Just from the application, it will notify whenever the changes has been took place in the website using the keyword matching. And again, I kept a sleep, imported the sleep functionality in Python. When it will make your system to go to sleep for 10 seconds or so, 60 seconds, your particular time which you give, so that it will a particular hourly, seconds based, after 60 seconds again check the website. So yeah, you can obviously customize the things. So my way of tackling to this problem is scrapping the data, website where the information is present, scrap it, have a new version, have an old version, compare, or search the particular keyword in the old or new versions. If it is there, notify, and again that's response and user response thing, or just print the details, if the word matches, okay, we have that word, we have got the notification like that, you have been notified like that. And if that word is not there, you didn't got any changes, or you didn't got the notification, or something like that, you didn't got any changes in the website. So the detection and monitoring of the website is a principle behind the web checker application. So we'll be seeing now. So again, in my own way of tackling to this problem, what I will be doing, additional facilities which I will be giving is to the web checker application is we will be having recursive calling. We can do recursive calling of functions. Whole function will be there. We can call the function. We can call the function recursively, and to creating the old and new files and comparing. And again, you can use the search file, get the particular keyword and match it with old or new. The result comes, notify, send, print the information, your keyword has been matched, or the website has been changed, notification send. Now it doesn't match, didn't change, or notification not sent, anything around, no detections in the changes, in the print yes and no block, you can give anything. And again, we can also but I am here, what I'm doing is recursively calling the file instead of recursively calling the function. I'm calling the Python file recursively, to open again. You can do that too. So I'm doing this same thing, recursively calling the file and checking again new and old version, or you can use the search file to search the keyword. There I'm using the sleep function from the time import, so that it allows us the Windows or PC to sleep for a particular time, give us 60 seconds, whatever you mentioned, so you can customize. So it will sleep for that particular period, and then again it will check, creates a new data, matches with old, or it will get the keyword search result from that search file, matches, and it will print whatever required. So this is how we are going to do, and this is how the application which I built. Functionality is this one. So now let's tune to the CVRR tips and tricks. For a sneak peek of the details and the functionality of the projects, let's shift to CVRR board. So this was a quick tour of my project application web checker, like the idea, the examples of usage, procedure functionalities, setting up, and everything what you saw. So enough of theory, right? So let's jump into coding and check out how it works and how